What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? Spawning on the west side of Rocky River, we have Elyo as our orange Dali Sultanate player for right now. We'll see. Hey, there's a little sheepy right here that you missed. Yeah, there's three little sheepies going straight towards. Ooh, going straight for a dock opener. And also, where are you going, Mr. Scout? Over here on the east side of the map, we have Wam01, our Canadian player, as Zushi Legacy. Very standard opener, except doing it right in front of the base instead of at the berry bushes. He wants to jump into it right away instead of wasting time going over there, building the mill, doing all that stuff, migration, yada, yada, yada. But we have a dock for our Dali player. Of course, free upgrades coming through for Elyo. Instead of resources, it's just additional time. Both of these players are extraordinarily good. I believe Wham is 16, right? Or rank number 16 at the moment. I think Elyo is Eliona. I think that's the name of the main account. I'm not entirely sure. I did try looking it up before the match. I couldn't find any information if this is the secondary account or not. At least it hasn't been verified as a secondary account. But we'll just be going with saying that Elyo is its own account or its own player, things of that nature. So I'm not going to bring up any of the stats there. Still insanely good. Currently top 40 on ladder. So we have a top 16 player, Wham, and a top 40 player, top 50 player, Elyo, going against one another. I really hope this is going to be an epic bloodbath of a battle going on. We'll see. That dock opener does give Elyo a little bit of an advantage in the long term. A little bit of downtime in the beginning, or not really downtime, but it's going to be a little bit of a delayed upgrade, age up from Elyo, since did go for the dock into fishing boats. It looks like Elyo is stopping at 2. Generally we'll see 3, but since it has been nerfed, keep in mind that the pawns on Rocky, wow, I said it at the beginning, Rocky River, sorry, I had to double check. The pawns on Rocky River have been nerfed. Pre-patch, there was 4. Now there's only 2. And something I said in one of my other casts was we're most likely going to be seeing a huge difference in how people play this map when it does come to the dock. You're either going to opt for it or you're not. Obviously, those are your 2 main choices. Your second choice is solely dependent on what civilization you're playing. If you're the Japanese, you're still going to go for the dock 3 and go for the 3 fishing boats, since they do get a reduction on cost when it comes to the fishing boats. So instead of it being 75, it only costs them 45. So their investment isn't going to be as much as, let's say, the Dali player or even the Zushi Legacy player, where it still costs them 75 wood per boat. And this is one of those situations where we see the players are already changing up how they do these, how they play these little games right here. Tower of Victory coming up for Elyo. Meditation Garden is already almost done for Zushi. That's a nice little spot though. Let's see. He's gonna be getting 60 stone, full berries. Nothing, yeah, that's gonna be his best location. Nothing else comes anywhere close to that. Could have potentially pushed it a little bit more in either direction just to get some more wood, but it doesn't matter. It's still a really solid position. The villager count, the worker count is in Elyo's lead, or in Elyo's favor, because of the dock though. The 2 additional fishing boats, and then that's pretty much it. Consistent production out of the town center. They're essentially even in villagers. Both of them are going to be at 19 apiece, or 20 apiece now. And then you have the 2 fishing boats for Elyo. Tower of Victory is getting, at first it was only 4 villagers, now added on another 2 for 6, which means we'll be seeing a stable coming out of Elyo into most likely a double archery range. Very, very standard build coming out of Elyo thus far. Second TC will be coming up for Wam right on top of the berries, since he is pulling his let's see, what is he at? He only has, well, he still has 10 on wood, 9 on wood. We might see a third TC coming out from Wam. The third TC could be placed probably over here in order to defend the gold. He doesn't have any villagers on gold either right now, so this is Jingning Towers down as well. Of course, since he does go into Song, there is a 40% wood cost reduction on all non-military buildings. Oh, one moment. Yeah, I think we might. Oh, no, never mind. He switched over his villagers to food, so it is only going to be a 2 TC play out of Wam. The stables has already came down for our Delhi player. Archery range. Wait. What are you doing, Elyo? Doesn't it have to be within the radius? Or the... Enables however and madrasas to increase the attack speed of infantry by plus 20% when produced within their influence. You're not in the influence, Elyo. Yeah, you're not going to be getting the 20%. Ooh, that's a little bit of a misplay right there. A couple shots going off on the scout. Yeah, that's... Okay. Oh, wait. Why is it... It wasn't under the influence just a moment ago. The game made me a liar. Freaking game. If you guys have been enjoying the cast, feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know any kind of constructive criticism, questions, comments, concerns. If you guys have any recommendations on games you'd like to see cast, whether they be 1v1, 2s, 3s, or 4s, free for all, nomads, anything of the sort, let me know down below. We have our second blacksmith coming up for Elyo right now as well. Only has 2. Oh, the Ghazi Raiders. The Ghazi Raiders were trying to look for some kills on the gold. Doesn't find a single unit there though. Sitting on 32. Elyo is sitting on 32 villagers at the moment, 9 military. Wam has 37. Keep in mind, it is a 2 TC play against 1, and Zushi Legacy is, in my opinion, one of the best civilizations out at the moment too. Tied probably with Jeanne d'Arc in all honesty. And we do have the horsemen just trying to push back the Ghazi Raiders as much as they can. A few archers are on the field as well. Not going to be able to do much of anything though, especially with the horseman mass that is going on. The docks are being taken on the far south southern side of the map. 2 more. How much food do you have left there? Not very much food left on this pond. We'll see these boats get deleted fairly soon, within the next minute or so. Just so you guys know, 3 fishing boats is the optimal per pond, or excuse me, not per pond, per school of fish. Whether it's shoreline or deep sea fish, 3 is the optimal number to maximize the amount of food you get for it. But like we spoke about in the beginning, it may be maximum, or it may be the min-max, but in terms of resources and return on investment, when there's only 2 schools of fish, I don't think going up to 3 is that good, obviously depending on your civilization. We have a little bit of posturing going on over here in the center of the map with the Ghazi Raiders and the archers. A lot of horsemen are out, 9 in total, with 3 spears for our Zushi Legacy player, Wam01. 2 Ghazis have been split off in order to get a little bit of harassment in once they do a full wraparound. Sacred site in the center has been captured by Elyo. We'll be moving out to the southern and western ones fairly soon as well. I think Elyo only has one. Okay, now two scholars on the field. No, just the one scholar on the field right now. The scholar will be going down to the southwest by himself. No escort needed. Gonna go down there like a boss. And then a little bit of a wraparound over here on the western side of the map. First ram is going to be going down for Elyo to be able to apply as much pressure as he can while going in. We have one barracks, 2 archery ranges, and 2 stables up for Wam. He is being very active on the map, attempting to pick off whichever or whatever units reinforcing units as he can to delay the push and also to make the push as weak as possible when it does occur. He's lost a single horseman at the moment, but picked off 3 spears, and a 4th one goes down right now, as well as attempting to as well as trying to neutralize the center sacred site. Elyo is posturing for pretty big aggression at the moment, but he has to back off to defend. There is a ram by itself just outside of Wam's base that he could start putting pressure on. 2 horsemen, 4 ram are going to be going to the southwest sacred site to attempt to neutralize it and potentially kill this scholar. Oh, he had it on just straight move command instead of a move. Neutralization will be coming through as soon as the scholar does go down. Current military supply for Elyo is 42, 14 spears, 13 Ghazi raiders, 12, or, whoa, the numbers just keep jumping. They're getting out of order. Okay, 15 spears, 13 archers, 13 Ghazi. Not sure why fishing boats are considered military, but they're there, and a single ram. As for Wam, he's sitting on 44 military, 16 Chukunu, 14 spears, and 13 horsemen. Currently naked across the board, no feudal upgrades whatsoever, and we have +1 ranged armor finished up for our Dali player. +1 ranged attack and +1 melee attack will be finishing up. +1 attack is going to be done in about 12 seconds, and we still have about a minute left on +1 melee attack. Sacred sites are no longer neutral. Oh, tempted run by up here on this. Okay, it was just a single horseman, just trying to add in a little bit of damage. And now the sacred site on the northeast side of the map is going to be taken. Sacred site victory will be imminent. This is a really even match right here in the middle of the map. Oh, that is a lot of spears. 29 Chukunu as well. They will be able to do a ton of damage on every single one of these units. We'll see who decides to attack first though. 2 rams are on the field. A little bit. Oh. No, the horseman basically sacrificed himself. Elyo is building a third. Elyo is building a 3rd ram right now. I'm assuming once he's able to get a 4th ram is when he's gonna decide to fully commit into this. Wam is splitting off his horsemen to the north side of the map for an attempted harass. There's nothing for Elyo on the west side of Wam's base. Everything is towards the east. A full farm transition is coming through for Wam as well. Remember, 40% military or non-military, 40% reduction on wood for non-military buildings. These granaries are 90 wood. These farms are 46 wood. Attempts to commit, but look at the amount of damage that gets done by those Chukunu. And now We get moved in, spin to win. We will see what ends up happening. The front line is getting shredded by both sides. The Ghazi Raiders are getting pulled back to the back line so they don't get melted by the Zushi spears. At the same time, the horsemen for Wam are pulling back in order to burn down or destroy the rams as best as he can. And even then, he decides to pull some villagers to do that, while his horsemen go in and fully commit onto the spears. And the army of Elyo has just disintegrated, has no front line left aside from those Ghazi that are gonna get just individually targeted down by Wam, by that huge mass of Chukanu. And now the spears have entered the fight as well. They were chasing the Ghazi Raiders. GG gets called. Game goes over to Wam. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time.